All right, this is pretty trippy. A 6-year-old girl that went missing since 2019 has been found underneath a Harry Potter-style hiding place underneath the stairs.
Shut the fuck up. What?
Whose stairs are these?
Alive?
The same house?
Alive and well.
In the same house? She's been sneaking out to get food and stuff?
This is Stockholm Syndrome by proxy.
Oh, that's interesting.
You mean like self-willing?
So this 6-year-old girl, she vanished. She was with a she was with a legal guardian that was not her biological parents. So I guess her biological parents lost custody of her through something. There's no reason shown, and they were suspecting that the biological parents stole her back. So they kept coming over to try to like find her. They got reports that I think there's a kid in there, but like no one could ever find her for 2 years. So every time the investigators would come to look for it, they would hide her underneath the stairs, and the stairs would like fold.
Whoa! So she had her own bedroom and all that. She didn't live in the Harry Potter bedroom.
Yeah, so they had her bedroom was there and everything, but then when asked,
they're like, we're just waiting for her to come back.
They would go, oh, we want to preserve it for when she like returns to us.
Wait, why were they hiding her again?
Because
they're not supposed to have custody.
They're not supposed to have. They lost custody of their daughter.
Do you know why they lost custody?
There's nothing that
like,
says.
Were they like on crack or
that sounds
something?
pretty intense to lose custody.
Wait, but did they treat their biological daughter well? Like, is that why she never complained, or is she because she's 6 and like
she's 6 and probably doesn't know better?
And she misses her parents.
Yeah, so that's the staircase.
But no, like, did they only hide her when like child protection services came?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So like she was like a normal kid. Did she go to school? Obviously not.
No. So during a search of the property, the detective noticed something about the staircase leading to the back residence that caught his attention. He was shining a flashlight between the steps, and then he saw her feet.
No way.
Her foot was just poking out.
Dude,
So
this
at
is
that time-
crazy.
That's nuts.
So the father, the mother, and the grandfather all conspired together to hide the daughter.
Where is this?
This is in the UK. Oh, wait, no, it's not in the UK. I'm sorry. It's
Because I feel like no matter what, if
Pasadena.
you get your kid, Pasadena. If you get your kid,
Pasadena. Oh, it's in New York.
New York.
if you get your kid taken away from you, and you're the biological parents, you must be fucking up.
You fucked up somewhere.
You're fucking up a lot.
So did the foster parents or her new parents think she was dead for 2 years?
That's wild, bro.
I'm sure they probably did. Yeah, but I think it sounded like everyone was thinking the biological parents kidnapped her, but they couldn't prove it.
Yeah.
You know what's amazing?
Well, they were right.
This is when I laugh. It's like you hear about all these police departments that have tanks and stuff like that. I'm like, they didn't have a pair of like heat vision goggles. They could have just walked in there and just.
That's what we need, bro.
They'd be like, she's right there. Let's go.
That's because you can't solve the missing kid with a tank. You can't just.
But I'm like, dude, a tank is expensive.
What do you think of the mugshot of the mom who jacked her?
She looks smug.
Look at that smirk. Where is it? Cayuga Heights?
Cayuga Heights.
She looks like a Russian
Kind
spy.
of looks like Dobby.
Yeah, she does. She does. Very Harry Potter themed.
Did they say like how they kidnapped her or just?
Probably said, "Hey, come with me."
And they're like, you want to go to McDonald's? And like, that was it.
You want to come live with
Mom.
mommy and
And
daddy?
he was like, yeah. That was it, dude. She was 6.
It's probably super easy to like, "Hey, your parents want you back." Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, like how the adopted parents let her out of her sight.
I mean, it's
called
any kid get
kidnapping.
jacked.
I was like,
Do you want
Someone
some
fucked
candy?
up for sure.
Joe, I have candy. Do you want candy? It's like chitty chitty bang bang, dude. Lollipops.
Good.
Lollipops.
It's hard to compete with like biological parents.
Like if she misses her parents, they could just roll up to the window, go.
Time out. Right outside Cornell University.
Oh, no way.
All
wow.
Asians know about Cornell
Oh,
University.
yeah,
right?
for sure.
We all know.
I heard of it, but I don't know where it is.
Never heard of it.
Is it in
New York,
Cornell?
It's in New York, yeah.
"Hey."
So
The college that
In the city?
wanted me to
Wait,
go
it's
to.
got-
No. Yes.
Upstate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got her, and pretty interesting, right? Just under the stairs.
Well, all that, you know.
It wasn't like a nice hiding place, by the way. Like when they got in there, it was all dingy, and there were blankets that were soaked. It was like gross.
I mean, that's where you want to hide them, though. The place that they wouldn't look. You wouldn't store a kid in.
But dude, that's a great detective, right?
What was your
that's a
guys'
really good detective.
Unless for 2 years he missed it.
Yeah, see that's the other thing though too. Like 2 years?
2 years,
He
dude?
goes, oh, the stairs.
Like, what is that? Is that like you're just a really persistent task force, or you're just really bad at your job.
Or it's like, oh, I think they're going to be over here, so we're going to spend all our resources looking for this child, not in this home. We're going to look over here.
But they went back to the same house over and over. It's kind of like when you lose your keys, right? And you keep looking at the same places, and you're like, fuck, I know it's here. And then you're like, oh, it was in my pocket.
But there's a feeling in that house like that.
Tile and AirTag. That's why I'm gonna tile my child.
Tile your child.
Oh yeah.
I'm a GPS my kids.
I got lost at the Heathrow Airport, London Airport, when I was 5 with my mom going to India with my sister, who was like 4.
You were lost?
I didn't get lost. I wasn't lost.
They lost you?
You were at the gift shop.
I was lost, according to my mom and my sister. And me and my sister had these matching USA Junior Olympic jackets.
So fire. For Taekwondo, right?
Yeah, for Taekwondo. So me and my sister went to Junior Olympics for Taekwondo. So we had these matching track jackets from the Olympics. And so my mom used to dress us the same so she could notice us. Very easy, right? My mom couldn't find me for like an hour, and they're like doing the last boarding call.
Oh shit.
To India, and my mom started crying. So my mom just sends my sister to go into the bathroom, like the men's bathroom. And my sister's like, Ritesh, where are you? Like screaming. And they found me at the arcade playing Street Fighter.
Just having a good old time.
Like, my sister was younger. She was a really cute kid, but apparently the whole time she was like cursing me out.
Oh shit.
Like the entire time.
You don't even remember.
I don't really remember, but my mom had to tell my sister, like, relax.
Stop saying
like,
fuck your brother.
You know, like, she's like, how could you do this? Like, my mom decided, I probably never seen my mom really cry at that point.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up.
But did you win at Street Fighter?
Probably, dude.
Did you finish your round before you left?
Probably.
Where do you get all those quarters from?
Dude, this was like 20 years ago. Longer than 20. This was like
Street Fighter
25 years
was a
ago.
freaking hot machine though, dude. Someone else took over right after you left.
No, but they saw the Indian kid with the USA jacket, and I'm like, Guile.
That's the right answer. Is that your favorite character?
They were like, this motherfucker didn't even choose Dalzee.
My mom almost got me kidnapped when I was a kid. We were
Got you kidnapped?
yeah, she brought, so it was me, my mom, and my dad. I was like probably 4, and we were going to Circus, and they had like a big like boat in front of Circus. It's like those sweepstakes, right? You fill that out, and you enter to win this boat or whatever. So my mom was just with me, and I think she's trying to buy popcorn and like or ices or whatever because we're gonna go watch the show, and she just realized she can't handle me and the food. So she's like, I'll put you in the boat. And then stay right here. The boat's really tall. The kid's not gonna get out of the boat. What? So she goes, I'm gonna go get snacks. Yeah. So she leaves. So I'm just in the boat.
Somebody won the boat.
Somebody won Bart.
They're like, yeah!
So I'm just in the boat.
I don't want the boat, I want the kid.
Yeah, I'm just in the boat, and then the cops come, and they're like, where are your parents? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I think she's getting the snacks or whatever. And then so they take me to the police department.
Oh, no.
And then, you know, when you're a kid, like, you just think the world's gonna end because you don't know how am I gonna talk to my mom. Like I don't know anything. And then so they brought me into the police department, and they were all just making jokes like just as regular dudes are.
Asian jokes?
No, just like
Little Chinese kid got lost.
Can you see this?
Do you speak English?
no, they're just doing
Get
like
that lampshade on this kid's head.
They're like, do you want ramen?
they're just being like regular dudes, right? But I think when you're a kid and you're like so like shrunk in your mind, every time someone laughs, it sounds like an evil laugh. But they're just probably fucking around. You know?
Sounds like Bowser laughing.
So they handcuffed me.
Why the fuck did they handcuff you?
They handcuffed me to the chair.
Racist.
Oh my
That's why he keeps zip ties in his car now. You see the trauma that he carries over?
They handcuffed me to the chair so I don't run away. And I just remember bawling in my eyes. I was like, I swear I'm never gonna see my parents ever again.
I'm going to jail. This poor kid thought he was getting arrested.
And then finally my mom was able to come in and find me.
Just arms full of snacks?
Yeah, fucking like 2 hours later or some shit. And I'm like, fuck.
Did you get your ass whooped?
No, I didn't.
How did she find you?
It's your
And then the cops were like, we got him in the station.
We handcuffed him to a chair, he's not getting anywhere.
I used to walk away so much from my mom that I became friends with like customer service at the mall, the toy store, like the local Kmart and Walmart. Because I would just go up, I'd just walk away from my mom, and then be like, hey, I don't know where my mom is. Can you page Dr. Rajan? Like, that's what I would say. And so then It would be like paging Dr. Rajan, paging Dr. Rajan.
Dude, that must be so embarrassing for your mom.
And my mom would show up and she'd be like, "You're a fucking idiot." Like, so when we used to go to Disney World after that, she used to just put me on a leash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you had the leash.
Yeah, I was on the leash. I got put on a leash.
With the Fire USA jumpsuit though.
But it was like the dog leash that could like retract, I think.
So you have some wiggle room.
Yeah, I was like, I'm out!
I love how they make whimsical designs for those leashes to make it look like not as bad.
Like a little monkey with a tail.
Those are cool though.
It was funny because it was very practical of my mom. She's like, fuck it, I'm not gonna look for you anymore. And then I also knew my dad had a beeper because he was always on call.
So you have it memorized?
I had my mom's office number memorized and my dad's beeper memorized.
Do you guys memorize any phone numbers anymore except for your own?
No.
No, I do.
Right?
I know
lost
my house number. I know my parents and my sister's cell.
You have a house, like a dial-up?
No, like my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I know my two best friends from like elementary school. I have
Oh, dude, it's hard to forget those numbers.
Yeah.
Like from when you were a kid and you had friends that you
I would
call all
say
the time.
it, but
Yeah.
Say it right now.
Like,
Giro's number, my mom's house number, my dad's house number, my mom's house number in Taiwan.
Damn.
Taiwan, you know different country codes.
International code too.
That's just like 40 numbers, dude.
Yeah, that's a bunch.
Mr. Worldwide over here, dude.
Yeah.
do you remember your credit card numbers too?
No,
Say
my
them.
driver's license number I remember.
What about your social security?
That I remember.
But didn't your driver's license change?
Oh yeah, not the new one. I haven't memorized the new one.
I remember my childhood phone number.
The house number?
Do you call it sometimes?
I should, huh?
So let's call it right now. See if someone picks up.
his kid's cell phone.
Hola.
It's Joe's child that's been living under the
You're gonna call
staircase.
You're gonna call your child the number right
you
now.
finally have called?
Here we go.
On my 13th
he's
birthday?
Calling it. He's calling his childhood number.
Say you're famous. Be like, I'm famous now. Ding, ding, ding.
We're sorry.
Sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected.
When's the last time you heard that though? I haven't heard that in a real long time.
That gave me flashbacks, man. I was like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I gotta tell him I got a fucking D.